Hello, this is Don, and today in this video, I want to discuss how to check the exterior condition during your walkthrough. It's important to know the exterior of the house and its condition. Now, you don't need to be a professional inspector to gather important information about the property. Today, we'll walk through a simple, beginner-friendly method for evaluating the exterior of a rent-to-own home. This 3 to 5 minute process helps you spot potential issues before making any commitments. Step 1. Start with a slow walk around the house. When you first arrive at the property, politely ask the seller, "Do you mind if I take a walk around the outside first?" Most sellers will gladly say yes. Now, the key here is to walk slowly around the entire property. Just one complete loop to start. You're not looking for anything specific yet. You're simply observing and getting a feel for the overall condition. This initial walkthrough helps you orient yourself and notice anything that immediately stands out before diving into the details. Step 2. Look at the roof. Missing shingles. Check for gaps where the shingles have blown off or fallen away. Then there may be some sagging areas. Look for sections that appear to dip or curve unnaturally. Then discoloration. Notice any dark streaks, stains, or inconsistent coloring. And then patchwork signs. Spot areas with mismatched or newer looking repairs. Remember, you're observing from the ground, not diagnosing problems. Simply take note of anything that looks old, worn, or different from the rest of the roof. Step 3. Look at the siding. Here's what to check for. Cracks. Look for visible splits or breaks in the siding material. Pulling away. Notice if sections appear loose or separated from the house. Rot or water damage. Check for soft spots, dark stains, or warped areas. And then peeling paint. Observe any areas where paint is flaking or bubbling. Now, an important reminder, you're not just judging the seller or their maintenance habits. You're simply gathering factual information to help you make an informed decision. Step 4. Look at the foundation. First, for large cracks, look for significant fractures in the concrete or brick, not just tiny hairline cracks. And then uneven lines. Check if brick or block lines appear crooked, stepped, or no longer level. And then gaps around edges. Notice any spaces where the foundation meets the ground or walls. Small hairline cracks in foundations are completely normal and usually not a concern. You're only watching for big, obvious issues that might indicate structural problems worth investigating further. Step 5. Observe the yard and property. First, for drainage problems. Look for areas where water pools or doesn't flow away from the house. Check for erosion patterns or soggy spots in the yard. Next, standing water. Notice any places with permanent puddles or consistently wet areas, especially near the foundation or in low spots. Damaged fencing. Check for leaning posts, broken boards, rotten sections, or fence panels that need repair or replacement. And then broken gates. Test gates to see if they open smoothly, close properly, and have working latches and hinges. A well-maintained yard often signals that the property has been cared for overall. Good yard condition typically means less future repairs, stress, and fewer surprise expenses down the road. Step 6. Take photos or notes. Document what you see. Now, before you finish your exterior inspection, it's helpful to create a visual record. Simply ask the seller, "Do you mind if I take a couple of photos just for my notes?" Most sellers will happily agree. These photos serve as your memory aid when you're comparing properties later on or discussing what you found with family or friends or advisors. If photos aren't allowed, take written notes on your phone or in a notebook. Either way, capturing these details helps you remember important observations after you've left the property. You're now ready to evaluate the exterior condition with confidence. First, walk slowly around the property. Secondly, check the roof from ground level. Next, inspect the siding for drainage. 4. Examine the foundation carefully. 5. Observe the yard and drainage. Document with photos or notes. By walking slowly and paying attention to these key areas, you'll spot things that matter without needing to be a contractor or professional inspector. This is how beginners protect themselves and make informed decisions about rent-to-own properties. Now, if you would like additional information about the rent-to-own process, in the description section below this video, click the link to get your free copy of the Lease Option Quick Start Checklist. And please like this video and subscribe so you don't miss any of the rent-to-own classes teaching you the steps to successful home ownership. Thanks again